Now, one of the things is I got some cent tokens in March 2020.
Okay.
$250 worth.
Not 250,000.
Not 250,000. Not $250,000 worth. I wish. Those $250 worth of cent tokens are now worth $2,500 worth. Now, if you're interested in finding which are the best altcoins to hodl, to trade in, I invite you to take a look at token metrics. Now, you can see here in red is the actual price of Ethereum over the last year or so. But in blue, the blue dotted line is the predicted price using token metrics, artificial intelligence analysis, and also their human intelligence analysis. They have a great team of people who look at all the major projects and look and see where's the price likely to go. I invite you to use my affiliate link, bit.ly/token metrics discount, and you can trial it for a week for a few dollars. And should you decide to subscribe to a package, you get a significant discount if you use my affiliate link.
Okay.
So I've just sat with them and done nothing, right? So that's one way, look, I get it's tough. I get it's tough. If people don't have surplus income, I'm fortunate. I'm middle class. I can work from home, right? Mm-hmm. But for this, it's important enough to, okay, maybe forego that cup of coffee. Maybe make your own coffee and then go out or something. Maybe forego that little treat and then think about the future. Because I could have cashed in that that $250. I could have spent it on something else. I could have, when it was $500.
Well, this is what when somebody sent me about £500 in Bitcoin a couple of years ago, and I mean I've got no money. I had to spend it. I had to buy. I had to rent and food and shit. Yeah. People who are poor can't invest. They need it for light and heat and what have you. So even though the people who are poor will have the information now that other people have, who have got money, they can't take advantage of it. Yes, it's not like in 2008 when everybody knew when all the rich people knew that the crash was coming and the poor people didn't. Mm. We all know that this is coming now. We all know that the big crash is coming. We just don't know when. But when it happens, the poor aren't going to be able to take advantage of it. It's going to be the rich again. And in the last 10 years, they've made out like pharaohs, and they're going to have all the capital in the world to buy whatever the new crypto is or whatever is going to make, and they're going to make even more money.
My
worry is that
the money's going to be spread. The money's going to be spread.
So it's going to be what they're going to take the money off the rich and spread it to everybody. How are they going to do that?
No, because you and I now have the opportunity. Okay, we're not like the families that I work with as a social worker, right? Mm-hmm. And they're going to find it really, really tough.
Yes.
Yeah. But you and I still have the opportunity to get a piece of the pie that we never had before. My future really was a future of penury without a pension.
Okay. So one of the things that's happened in the last, it's probably a good thing, really. One good thing about the coronavirus is one of the things that it's taught us all to do, I expect most people are like me, in that we all tightened our bloody belts. Mm-hmm. I don't buy curries anymore. I don't buy takeaways. I cook all my own stuff now, and it's better than takeaway stuff. YouTube's fantastic for recipes and stuff.
I have to stop you, right? Because you're talking to a curry expert. I was breastfed this stuff, right? So go check out this YouTube channel, Headbangers Kitchen.
Okay. Headbangers Kitchen.
Headbangers Kitchen on YouTube.
Is that like Indian, Asian curries? Yeah.
Proper, and it's keto. It's high fat, low carb because I'm high fat.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, but the guy I've met him. Really, really great recipes, and he's a headbanger. He's a headbanger. Black t-shirt, long hair, music, and everything. Right, the first time I watched him, and then he says, "Horns up, everybody! Welcome to Headbangers Kitchen."
I got to check this guy out. So my point is, we've all tightened our belts. So I've learned to cook, and save. I mean, even though when lockdown happened, my money, which wasn't much anyway, just cut in half. I said to everybody, just don't worry about me, worry about yourself. And then YouTube cut me off totally with I was getting no views, so I was getting nothing at all. My money went down by half, but I still managed to survive simply by controlling my. I get less money than I get paid less than somebody on minimum wage, like half. So I've learned to contract, but obviously as things open up a little bit and maybe we make so much money, this is going to be what I'm going to have to do and what you're suggesting everybody else do, isn't it? And start getting maybe at the lower levels and not investing in Bitcoin.
Yeah, and there's free crypto. You can get crypto for free. So look, I'll tell people how you can do this now, right? So you and you can do this as well, and other people can do this. I'll give you the bit.ly link. It's bit.ly /BitTube rewards.
Okay.
Okay, that's an affiliate link that I have. You follow that affiliate link. It takes you through to the BitTube.app website.
Links under this video.
Yeah, you install a browser extension. It works on Firefox. It works on Brave.
Okay.
Right, and Chrome and Internet. I think Internet Explorer as well, right? And then what it does is I just leave it open, running. I don't have to do anything. I earn 1 or 2 tube coins every single day, just for surfing the internet. I don't have to go on their website. I don't have to do anything, right? Now, tube coins are currently just over a cent. So it's not
10 years. There might be
I have, over the last year, accumulated 6,500 tube coins this way.
Well,
so they're about, when I looked yesterday, it's about $90 or something. Not a lot.
So you really are investing in your future by doing this, aren't you? Is this better than a pension?
Tube all-time high was 40 cents.
Okay.
So at some point, I think, in my opinion, tube coins are going to go back to 40 cents and more. So the cryptocurrency that I've earned for free, you know, if it goes up to 40 cents, my maths isn't good enough. What was that? 2.5.
How many did you have?
Well, I've got 6,000 that I've earned on the air.
And if it goes up to 40 cents and you've got 6,000 of them, it'll be worth £2,400.
$2,400, right? And it's likely to go higher because they're building more. They've got more services. I'm on the BitTube platform, right? And because of the bull run that's coming. Now, there are other ways that people can earn free cryptocurrency. If I buy Cosmos coin, which is about $20, you buy Cosmos coin, you put it in your Exodus wallet, you can stake it in your Exodus wallet and you're earning 9% a year.
Okay. Stake. Yes. You can stake it in your wallet? What does that mean?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Consider it like an interest-paying account. You just hold the money in a deposit in your wallet. You don't do anything. You just hold it there, and then cryptocurrency.
So if I get money sent to this Exodus app from people, so all I can do is just hold it there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
So it's just that Exodus thing. That's just there to just say, right, okay, you've got the money here, and you can only transfer it to other places from there.
Yeah, but you can also do exchanges from crypto to crypto within it.
Okay. Right? That's handy.
You could take some of your Bitcoin or your ETH or your Litecoin that people send you to the addresses a little below and say, listen, Gordon, we really appreciate the work you do. Here's a little bit of Litecoin.
Perfect.
You convert that to Cosmos and then hold it. You just keep it in your Exodus wallet, click 1 or 2 buttons, and then you'll start receiving interest. Now, if you have one Cosmos, you're not going to earn a lot, but you can keep compounding. And over time...
Yeah, in 10 years' time.
Right, and Brave, I don't use Brave browser, but Brave browser allows you to earn rewards just for using their browser.
Just for using the browser. I've heard of that. They do an affiliate thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and then for you, Gordon, there are affiliate links that you can use. You know, I've got, you managed to save $100 worth of Bitcoin. You put it in the Shrimpy trading bot, which I'm using. And it's set and forget. And I think in one of my portfolios there, since the 30th of January, I've doubled my Bitcoin holdings.
This is no different to any ISA or any of the systems that the banks have of putting money away to make interest, is it? It's no different to that, really, other than the fact that you've got full control of it.
Yeah, it's decentralized, censorship resistant, and it's not owned by some sort of other agency like government, like a central bank that can say, okay, we'll have some of that. Or no, you can't do that anymore. So it's liberating.
Now, the one thing I did want to do, I wanted to touch on this. I touched on it last time, but maybe, I don't know. Like I say, I told you before we came on air, I think, over the last month, I've been sorting a lot of personal stuff out. So my output hasn't been that great on my videos or whatever. It's about to go to the levels it was before. Now I've got that sorted out. But I want to be able to, the Bitcoin that I get, or the crypto that I get, I want to be able to hold it myself. So there's wallets, isn't there, that you can get, like physical digital wallets that you can get.
Yep.
Is it better do you suggest I get one of those, or do you suggest that we use something like Coinbase to buy our crypto on? No.
Okay. So use something like Coinbase, and I think I'm about to post a video soon on how to buy crypto, and it really depends upon different jurisdictions what's best, but people should compare commission rates and everything. There's crypto.com, which works in the UK and many parts of Europe, and I have an affiliate link for that, and if you use that, you get $25 worth of cryptocurrency, and so do I. Right? There's in the UK blockchain.com.
That's crypto.com, isn't it? That.
Yeah.
So I've got that, and I've got a sign up thing. So I haven't done it yet because I want to put your affiliate link in.
Okay. All right.
So, invited, add referral code, it says. So I thought, yeah, I'll wait for Rich.
Yeah, and then you get $25 worth of crypto, of CRO tokens, right? So will I. So that's a way of earning free cryptocurrency. Then the other thing is in the UK, there's Coinbase you can buy off. I've never used Coinbase myself, but I hear good things about it, and also I hear bad things. There's Binance, there's Kraken, there's Paxful, there's local Bitcoins if you want, a bit more privacy and stuff, which is what I first used, but it's a bit more expensive. There may be Bitcoin ATMs in your area. There's also a new wallet that I'm looking at called oxys.com. I'll be posting a video about that on my channel, which allows you to buy by bank transfer or debit card. So,
yeah, that's do you think it will get to the stage where you've got a debit card attached to your Bitcoin account or your crypto account? You already have.
Stage.
So so the thing is, I was watching the BBC the other day, and they were talking about crypto. Yes. And a guy was talking.
Always get good information.
He was saying that crypto is. Years ago, I bought a pizza with one, but you can't really do much with it. That's total rubbish, isn't it?
It's complete rubbish. Listen, I mean, the BBC is complete.
2 days ago, I on that TV. I listened. I bought a pizza. It was about 2014. Yeah, but they can't really do much with it.
I have used crypto.com card to purchase my grocery shopping.
Purchase your groceries, so that's rubbish. You can attach it to a debit card and basically use your crypto the same way as you would your bank.
Yes, there are increasing number of cards that offer.
Where do I go to do that?
Crypto.com. Right now, I haven't checked it for a while.
Okay.
I haven't used my card for a while, so sometimes the regulations change and everything. Crypto.com offer that, Binance offer that. There's a project called Turnier that offers that I haven't used. And there's increasing numbers of these. But you mentioned at the beginning that MasterCard are going to start making services available. Visa said that a couple of weeks as well. They're going to make cryptocurrency payments available.
Yeah, PayPal are getting big into it, aren't they? They've PayPal. I noticed yesterday. They were going. I think it was 2022 that they were going to allow it to be happening in this country, but because of the demand in America where they've rolled it out, they're saying no, we're bringing it to the UK this year.
Yeah. Now, I wouldn't personally use PayPal to purchase Bitcoin.
Neither would I.
My understanding is you can't take the Bitcoin out of PayPal. You can't take it out of PayPal. It ain't your Bitcoin. You've got to put it in your own wallet. Now, so
what's the saying? If you don't hold the keys, you don't have the wallet or whatever it's called.
Not your keys, not your crypto, because it can be captured by the other agent.
Your keys aren't your crypto,
right? So go and buy from Coinbase or Kraken or wherever, right? But then put it in your own wallet where you own the private keys. Crypto.com, you it's your private keys. You have access to the private keys.
So buy it from Coinbase or buy it from Coinbase or wherever, or Kraken, wherever, and then transfer it to your Crypto.com wallet.
Yeah, your Crypto.com wallet. Now, the thing about a software wallet like Crypto.com or Exodus or many of these other wallets, for large amounts and for long-term storage, they're not safe because they can be hacked.
Yeah,
you can lose them. Right. So then you're really best off with a hardware wallet. And, I recommend EliPal or the Apollo wallet. I have affiliate links for those, and you should get affiliate links for those.
Are they expensive?
I think that
because they look really smart. Some of them do. They look like a little phone, almost like a little pager, don't they?
Yes. The EliPal wallet is about, I think, $150 or something. I mean, you can also get paper wallets, which are completely secure.
All right.
That are offline. You just have to have enough copies of it and don't lose those.
Yeah.
Lose that, it's gone. But if what you're going to have now is $30 of Verge coin, which at the end of the year is going to be $90,000, for example, I'm not saying that it's going to happen again, right? Then it might be worth forking out $150 to keep that $90,000 secure.
When your Verge coin went to 92 grand, and were you contemplating selling out, or were you in it like, now I'm in it for the long haul?
I was greedy. I was like, it's going to go higher. It's going to go higher.
And then it dropped like a stone, and you couldn't get it.
Yeah, they all kind of dropped. I didn't understand.
Has it gone up again since it leveled out at 1,200?
Yes, but it's still not as cheap as it was before.
Yeah, but you still turned $30 into over $1,000. I mean, that's a massive success, isn't it?
It's ridiculous. But there's others like that. There's so many like that. You find legitimate projects, right?
But there's obviously some that that fail, and you will lose your money.
Yeah.
So it's just
So I was a bit like, well, $30, I can afford to lose that. I'll give it a punt.
Yeah.
And that was actually how I first started with Bitcoin. My wife and I, okay, well, we'll put some money in that we can afford to lose. If it goes to nothing, fine.
Yeah, this is something that we need to start looking at, and maybe like, all right, I'm going to have to start treating Bitcoin like my savings account, or crypto like my savings account. I should get a savings account to start with, shouldn't I? Really?
If people are going to invest in small amounts, right, for whatever reason, just because they're testing it, or they don't have the money, or they don't want to spare the money, right? One of the things you have to watch out with Bitcoin and with Ethereum are the transaction fees. So Exodus Wallet will tell you what the transaction fees are if you wanted to. You can even put in the send, just press send. You don't have to put an address.
Yeah.
And it'll show you at the bottom what the transaction fee will be. So for example, if people wanted to send you $10 worth of Bitcoin, it might cost them $5 in transaction fee.
But if they send $10 of Litecoin, it might cost them 50 cents.
Oh, it's cheaper.
Yeah. So I think you mentioned this last time. Transferring smaller amounts of money is much more, or smaller amounts of crypto is much more beneficial if you use one of the lesser known, cheaper cryptos, because I think you were saying the fees are much less, aren't they?
Yes, the fees are much, much less. And there's maybe go buy some. What you can do is buy some Bitcoin or Litecoin or ETH from some of the major exchanges. You won't be able to get the smaller coins. You have to go to little niche exchanges that are tucked away in the corners of the blockchain somewhere, right? And some of them can be well shady. So you've got to be careful. Just put it in, do the trade, take it out. But you can also do transactions within Exodus Wallet or Atomic Wallet or Oxys.com. You'll have exchange fees, so you can lose money on the exchange fees. You've got to watch out for that, right? And the commissions and stuff. But I would also say to people, move into privacy coins. Put your money in Monero. Monero is about $150, $60 right now. It was pennies. It was pennies in 2016.
Some of my friends get paid in crypto. They're on a crypto platform. A subscription crypto platform, and my friends have been saying that when they first started getting paid, it was like 10 cents in what they're getting paid, and now it's over $4. And this is just a year later. They were getting paid in it was worth 10 cents what they were getting paid in, and now what they're getting paid in is worth over $4. So if they got 10 whatever coins, or 100 coins or whatever it is last year, now they might think, oh, it's only $10, but now it's worth over $400. And if you've got 2,500 or whatever it was you had of that Verge coin, it really adds up. It's a pension, isn't it?
Yeah, completely. Now, there's another coin that I want to recommend, and it's one that I also hold, but it's great for privacy, which is Pirate Chain.
Pirate Chain.
And I invite you to go to coinmarketcap.com. And it's a great place to start getting information on cryptocurrencies and everything, because you have to watch out about going to dodgy websites, and getting phished and having your private keys taken away, right? So coinmarket.com is a great.
Be careful where you go, people. I would suggest if you're not an expert like Rich, you stick to the major sites, the ones that are more trusted rather than
But even the major sites, somebody can.
There's no guarantee with them.
That's right. Instead of going to exodus.io, somebody might end up going to exodus.com and private key's gone.
Yeah.
It's the same, right? So CoinMarketCap is a great resource for getting to legitimate sites. But even then, you want to use a VPN. You want to check the site certificate, because it's your money. You lose it, it's gone. There's no FCA to reclaim from or anything, right? But Pirate Chain is ridiculously private. There is no transactions on the blockchain. You cannot do any data analytics because it's invisible. It's completely invisible. So it's a way for people to preserve their financial privacy. Because if you put your Litecoin address, I could go and have a look at that and then see how much Litecoin you got, and then I could see where you sent it to. But I don't necessarily want people to know I don't publish my bank account details for people to have a look at, right? So you can preserve your financial privacy, and it's a small market cap coin like Sentinel that could give ridiculous returns. So I'm not suggesting anybody go and remortgage their house or anything like that, but don't put any more than you can afford to lose, but it's worth looking at. And I have to say, I cover both these projects. I'm covering other projects. I did an interview with a project called Secret.network, and that'll be out on my channel. And that's because I just think privacy is so important.
Are the authorities going to try cracking down on this in the under the guise of like they do with everything, under the guise of our protection.
Terrorism and money laundering. HSBC do not like corporate. Do not like competition.
This is the hypocrisy of it, right? Because they're going to say that crypto, you criminals use it, and it's criminals because it can't be traced and whatever. It's like HSBC. Come on. But the thing is,
it's not hypocrisy, Gordon. It's not hypocrisy if you bear in mind that they're all gangsters.
It's so funny that they're so funny. The BBC the other day. This is 2 days ago, 3 days ago as well.
You need to cut that out, and you need to start listening to Tom Luongo on YouTube and also the Duran.
Mate, I have to listen to BBC. It's my job. I'm a journalist. I have to do it. I have to show people. Look, they're lying to you.
You've got to listen to the Duran. They do really great.
I know the Duran. I listen to the Duran all the time. They're great. I know Alexander, and they're fantastic. Yeah. He's a good man, Alexander. He's very, 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 very intelligent and very clued up. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. It's just gone out of my head now. Yeah, that was it. The BBC. Yeah. They did a report the other day on Bitcoin. Right? They're poo-pooing Bitcoin. Right? Because they're all scared of this. They said that Bitcoin is using to mine Bitcoin to keep it going every year. It uses the energy that it requires to power Argentina. Yeah. Did you see this?
I don't watch the BBC, but I heard about article. I think it's completely shocking, and I think it's a very valid argument for getting rid of Bitcoin. We should stop using Bitcoin because it uses more energy than Argentina. Think of those poor Argentinians.
I know,
and there's no electricity. But do you know something? Belgium also uses more energy than Argentina. We should get rid of Belgium, perhaps.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you actually look at the moment,
Gordon, no offense to any Belgians. We shouldn't.
But the thing is, if you look at it at the moment, the dollar is backed by militarism.
Yeah.
So what's worse?
Gordon, you and I don't have an argument. A friend of mine.
The dollar is backed by the biggest polluter on the planet.
That's right. That's
the American military.
Gordon, you and I don't. A friend of mine sent this article to me, and I said, "What?" I said, "What BS? How come there's nothing about the environmental destruction caused by the U.S. military machine? Never mind killing people."
You're going to love this then, because yesterday they published because they don't like Peru or Chile or any of those South American companies and countries like companies. There's a fraudulent slip. That's what they think they are. They think they're companies. No, these countries that want, democracy and stuff, but they don't like that at all. But I think it's Peru right now, there was a satellite image that they took from the ISS of all the rivers in South America, and they're shining gold right now because of all the illegal gold mining.
Wow.
It's like, well, but Bitcoin's the bad guy, yeah? Bitcoin, the energy required for Bitcoin to go, that's the bad coin. Right now, the illegal mining for gold, something else that people, use as a currency, is flooding all of these South American countries. But, but they did do that the next day. To be fair to the BBC, the next day, it's like, well, here's the other side of the coin. But you have to make that connection. They don't tell the audience, look at this. To be fair, we have to do what Gordon's just done and laid it all out in front of you to say, no, we just do each one as a standalone thing, keep people in their boxes, keep the people thinking the linear way that we want them to think, and then we can control them. Isn't that what they're doing?
Oh, it's just, I mean, I stopped watching the BBC and paying attention to The Guardian years and years ago. It's appalling.
Most of my friends did, and they're smart like you, but I have to, like I said.
I got it. There's no real analysis anymore. There's no real analysis. There's no looking at both sides or whatever and digging deep and whatever. It's like, whatever governments and backed by the CIA and the banksters and the MI6, whatever they put out, like Orange Man bad, Joe Biden.
They're having a hell of a time at the moment, Rich. He's gone. I mean, they're having to send tweets out saying Donald Trump's playing golf. That's what the news in America, that's what they're saying in the news. Donald Trump's playing golf. That's their headline.
Oh, God.
They don't know what to do now. He's gone.
That's right. Their ratings are down. CNN ratings are down. But anyway.
This is what impeachment is. It's America season 2. It's America's Trump season 2, the impeachment. They've got to keep the ratings going.
Oh, Gordon, what a scam. What a scam. No investigation. I read the tweets. He never said anything like that. And it was a false flag as far as I can tell from the stuff I've looked at. People like John Sullivan.
I wouldn't say it's a false flag. I would say it's an orange nutcase who radicalized a load of people who don't know what the truth is. because they've been lied to so much by their own government and their own news agencies. That's basically what I think. I wouldn't say false flag. I would say no. It's a shit show, is what it is.
Well, I have seen videos on Twitter that probably won't be on now, right? Of the police letting people in.
Yeah, me too.
A guy called John Sullivan, who's a BLM, and he was there, and a few others. But also, why was it so poorly defended?
Well, people.
Parliament.
Did you see the Black Lives Matter protest? Did you see them queued up on the steps of the Capitol with the Black Lives Matter in their full military gear? There was no way the Black Lives Matter were getting anywhere near there. But that day, January the 6th, they could. And they were like, well, it was arranged. It's like, well, the FBI and the CIA have Facebook and Twitter. They know that people were organising for that day. I've seen the evidence myself. You don't need to be a multi-trillion-dollar agency to figure out what was going on there.
Yeah.
But they let it happen, didn't they? That's the thing. And now I've had people say to me, yeah, they let it happen because there were people high up who were fascists, who were aiding it. The fascists were letting them in. But it's like, so why aren't those people going to prison right now? Why aren't those people? Where's the investigation and those people going to prison? It all seemed to me like just a bunch of nonsense, because America is just a dying empire of a country and nobody knows what to do over there about anything.
Well, the fascists are the Dems. They are the Democrats, right?
Thank you.
Impeaching a private citizen,
I had this conversation with somebody, last week.
Yeah.
They were certain that they beat fascism at the ballot box. First of all, I said, you don't beat fascism at the ballot box. And if you think that you beat fascism, then I would like to show you 30, 40 years of neoliberal policies. I actually show you Joe Biden's policies from him as Obama's VP, and then go back to his record as a senator. Because if you look at all this stuff, if you look at taking 2 wars to 5, another 2 wars to 7, another 5 wars, unconstitutional, doesn't matter, bombing the crap out of a load of brown people over there, didn't declare war on, they didn't attack us, doesn't matter. Isn't that a little bit fascist? Isn't, holding these people at the border and forcing them to have,
Hold on, because the problem with you and I, right, is that we agree on all of this stuff. We're pretty similar politically, right? We may be too. I have to tell you, the problem with Donald Trump is that he sent out lots of clumsily worded offensive tweets. Surely that's much, much worse than killing people and dropping bombs on shepherds and farmers in Afghanistan, and now they're going to start doing it in Syria again, for crying out loud.
Nothing's going to change.
Tweets are much worse. That's fascism.
Nothing's going to change. And the worst thing about it is, the Dems get done what the Republicans can't get done. And then the Republicans get done what the Dems can get done. Let me give you an example. You got Bill Clinton, who did the Telecommunications Act and the crime bill. Those two things Republicans love, absolutely love. What? You mean we can have a Telecommunications Act which will basically get rid of 50 news agencies and turn them into 5? Brilliant. Brilliant. There's no way the Republicans could have got that passed. There's no way the Republicans could get a crime bill through that Bill Clinton got through. It took the Democrats to be able to get those things through. And now you look at Trump, and you look at what Trump did. Trump attacked the First Amendment. He attacked it by going after Julian Assange, doing the one thing that Obama and Biden said that they couldn't do. We couldn't go after Assange because it would be an attack on the First Amendment and the free press. What happens? Donald Trump gets it done. He will get all the blame. When Biden comes in, it's like, we're going to carry on with that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
We're going to carry on with that.
Which brings us back to the opportunity of cryptocurrencies, because it takes the control of value transfer from central banks and governments.
It's fighting back against empire, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, it's the opportunity for us all, right? Decentralization, grassroots, people having agency, having financial agency over their own lives and owning it, right? Now, Gordon, I got to get on. I wish
I had more time, Rich. An hour's flown.
We should do this as a regular thing. And I'm going to, for anybody who's watching on my channel, you should go check out Gordon. He does political stuff. I do a little bit. But I would invite you, Gordon, and I can talk to you separately about doing a bit more crypto stuff. But all the relevant links in the description below. And Gordon, just thank you so much. One day you and I are going to meet when the government gives us permission When
Sorry?
the government says it's okay for people to meet and talk to each other, then we'll
Mate,
be
we're
very
in a
grateful.
situation at the moment where holidays are illegal. That's a line from the government.
Yeah.
Holidays are illegal.
Well, it's illegal for children to go from one house to go and play with children in another house. It's illegal for my children to go and see their grandparents.
But you can work a 15-hour shift at Amazon with 1,000 other people.
Yes. Yes. All right, Gordon.
It doesn't make sense, does it, mate? The world's gone crazy. We are down that rabbit hole. We are in the upside down or whatever it's called.
Yes. Listen,
But we're going to fight back. And the way to do it is with crypto, I think. I'm with you, mate. Thanks so much, Rich. I'll speak to you again very, very soon.
Indeed. So subscribe, comment, all that business. He hasn't said it, so I'm going to say it. Subscribe, comment, like, or whatever. Follow us both. And this is Crypto Rich and Crypto Gordon signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.